Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you being here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lady Whistleblower Show. With me, your host, Dr. Jermaine Gordon, on OBC Radio and OBC Radio YouTube channel, where we fearlessly uncover the truth and shed light on important issues. Today, we are thrilled to have you join us as we delve into the latest updates from our beloved island of Jamaica. Before we do so, we kindly request that you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn your notification on so you won't miss us whenever we are on. Last but not least, follow us on all our social media platforms at OBC Radio and visit us on the World Wide Web at www.obcradio.com. Always remember, a winner never quit because quitters never win. Today, welcome to tonight's special broadcast. We have breaking news regarding the ongoing investigation into the Illicit 6. For months, the Jamaican diaspora and citizens have been eagerly awaiting the reveal of the 6 government officials under investigation by the Integrity Committee. However, their efforts have been met with a significant obstacle. The Prime Minister has issued a gag order on the Integrity Committee, preventing the release of the names of the officials in questions. This decision has raised concern among the public as it appears to benefit the Prime Minister and Dr. Nigel Clarke, who are reportedly among the 6 individuals under investigation. Last week, we brought you the first 2 names involved in the investigation. And tonight, we are here once again to unveil 2 more names that have come to the light in connection with this significant probe. We want to thank you for tuning in to this special broadcast. Stay with us as we continue to follow this developing story and bring to you the latest updates. This is OBC Radio, Second Chances for the Forgotten Voices. Good night, and checking to see if you are seeing before my eyes see anything. And as I start speaking, I realize that my list Good boy, have you seen that
Look under there.
under here?
Anything else?
Hey, yo. Yeah, this is, I apologize. What this? Bear with me.
It's on the corner over there.
Bear with me, fellows. Excuse me. As I sought to see. Come on, let me get out of here. You know which one I'm looking for, right? With the red writing on the top. Okay, I'm here in search for
It's not that in front of you.
where? No,
Huddled up on.
no.
No.
I remember the female name that's on it, but
Let's take a picture of you.
the other name. Well, my apology, because as I realize,
You got a backtrack now.
as I start talking about the six, I realize the paper is not in front of me. However, I quietly recall the female name, but the document's supposed to be here. But as we should, let me just make sure we're good on YouTube. Bear with me, fellas. Okay. Just want to make sure that you're hearing me, and while continue to look for the document, let me just do a roll call. Get myself gathered and I've left Jamaica for so long, so it's not like back then when I am that vast with all the names of the member of parliament. But the female name I remember because I couldn't pronounce her name and I was to ask. But anyway, we'll find the documents. Don't worry, we got you all. Evening once again, Janice All. Man City Portmore, Leary's Beckford, Black, Black Beauty. Is this who I think it is? Simone Beckford. if this is who I think Black Beauty is, you have been very advanced in, because I didn't send out any link, and if you are here, it means you have you have stepped up your game. Wellness Warrior Sophia, good evening. Black Beauty. If was anyone in the PNP, you would have bought it out a long time. Black Beauty. Is this who I think it is? Good evening, Max. Fatima, good evening. Al Althea, right, good evening. Anna Ferguson, good evening. Have I missed anybody else new? Why you say if it was anybody in the PNP, I would have bought it out a long time. I don't care whether it's the PNP or the PNP. If it was anybody in the PNP, it would have bought it out a long time. You say that as if you're saying I'm a labor, right?
I don't see that.
Good night, Miss
I don't see that.
Priority. Did I say Anna Ferguson? Good night, Anna Ferguson. Good night, Latoya. That's you look into the bunch right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Illicit. Good evening, Rose Johnson. Are you laugh a lot? Are you going to laugh a lot on tonight's show?
What?
Miss Priority, I don't know why it says stuff is retracted. Daniel Taylor, good evening. Um, Anna Ferguson, you asked that question. Do you want me to laugh a lot, or you want me not to laugh a lot? You want me to be serious, or what? Sonia Ellis, don't think she was talking about you. If Black Beauty is who I think it is, she could be talking about me and not serious, making problems. Um, yes, but the show must go on. The show must go on. We had whopping. I think she's referring to those in charge of Parliament. Oh, okay, okay, Sonia Ellis, I got you. I want you to laugh a lot if the jokes come in, sir. No doubt. Okay, Black Beauty. I was wondering if he's my best friend. He I was but like, oh, she's very advanced. If I've not sent her the any notification, any link out. This have nothing to do with you. I realize based on Miss Ellis' comments earlier. But last night we had a very interesting show, and do you have duck? You have ever duck? You are ever laughing. Okay. I will can't wait. Anxiety killing in this priority. um. We had a very fantastic show, must say, last night. I wasn't expecting to be that long. What meant to be an hour turned out to be 4 hours. and regretted not, because I was here amongst very interesting people who was tuning, and it was greatly appreciated that you took that the over 2,000 people during the time I was on that took their time to sit and listen to me yapping. I commend you, and it's greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Now, we just want to wrap around, and we ask you please like, share, and subscribe if you have not. And also, if you have not yet seen last night episode, you should. I can tell you, even after I went and watched it, I mean, I myself was dying of with laughter based on the show last night. So it was very interesting. I ask of you to check it out if you have not yet seen it. And for those of you who have seen it, share. And please remember, when you're watching the rerun, one thing I'm asking for, don't skip through the ads. When the advertisement run, we ask you to watch it. That means a lot to us. We're not asking you to donate any money to us, but we're asking while you're watching the reruns and as the ads come through, don't skip past the ads. Watch the ads. It benefits us a lot. Man City Port, no, still can't believe that Jamaica world-class investigator Deacon Fish Bailey is from the aquarium community. No wonder he don't wear pink shirts. Well, from an audit time of view, okay, from an audit point of view, I think that the information about the six affair was handled poorly. The IC and the Parliament. I mean, I don't. I am wondering if there is any foul play going on with Simone Beckford. Don't come here, come distract me, please. We need to hear this elector mail. Good evening, Simone Beckford. Good evening, Rose Johnson. Thank you for that information. I was always skipping it. First, the responsibility of the IC to mention their findings generally in their annual report. Man City Portmore don't encourage Simone Beckford over here. Now, as I was saying, in regards to Simone Beckford, I want Devil, you should just come here, come upstairs, come just take me off and go back to where Yes, Jesus. What was it? You just come here, come mash up the place. You must want Leo. Sure. Miss Sonia, it was Miss Sonia Ellis who said something. Who said something and Simone Beckford, Janet Mundy, good evening. Bring water my eye. Sure. Okay, I believe I was gonna say something in regards to what Miss Ellis made mention, comment about how the integrity committee handled the situation. I'm off, I share the live with my friends and contact. Okay, Man City, I'm going to give you, it's gonna take you 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few minutes so you can share. Everybody go and since that Man City have request kindly so she can up off and share the live. I'm gonna use this time to ask everybody else who want to share the live to go ahead. Simone Beckford, you go ahead and share the live also. So who is here? We're giving you that time out to go ahead and share the live to your friends and family so they can be here. Oh Lord. And please remind me that I was going to speak on the matter of how the integrity committee handle the situation and what my opinion on the integrity committee. Reminder, that's what I was going to speak of. So we're giving you the opportunity to share. Yes, Lord. You need to hear the selector, but you want to know the selector. I did give hint of the selector last night. Go back and watch. It's a big selector too, you know. It's not no small fry selector. And it's amazing because with the weapon that selector carry, I know that, and with how that selector play music and well known, and with that weapon that selector carried, I know that is a lot of females out there that has gotten that weapon. However, you'll be surprised to know that selector is a very good rider. What's this? Altia, right? What about Leo? Nothing about Leo. They just love to be seen. They have that natural attention. Attention, seeking attention without even know they're seeking attention. It's naturally about them. Man, yeah, chat too much politics. I always like and share. Everton, Jarrett. Yeah, I'm talking too much politics. What you want me to speak about? I wonder if Janet Moody is the same one from CNT. Oh, from CNT. They cannot call the names until they get them pin because she have been saying some good stuff, please. The lady who had asked, who was it that asked to like and to share? Man City Power. Is Man City Power back as here? Daniel, I tried to answer you yesterday, but you didn't reply. Respectful to Fatima. Yes, it was a very interesting show, but I was surprised that you believe in Obia. Not that I believe in Obia, Fatima. I grew up knowing not to believing in Obia, but Am I gonna be naive that it's not inexistent? No, it is inexistent, and I've seen it first handed. So it's not a matter of that I believe in it. I was just speaking of what was taking place. Fatima. No, Daniel, but that's where they moved the family from. Oh, Andrew will win a third term. None of you guys cannot stop Everton Jarrett. Wait, is this Evelyn? Stop him again from winning. Everton Jerry. What was Everton last name? It wasn't Jerry. Everton is are you Evelyn? Daniel do there is a lot more I could say. Okay. Where is that? Who was it? Man City. Man City is not back in class as yet. Waiting on Man City. Man City asks kindly to because if Andrew will. Okay. No, I should do this. Rosemary King, good evening. It looked like when um Portmore, Man City Portmore so asked for the 5 minute, they really need the 5 minute. So could someone explain to me why some of the comments come up on my end as message retracted? Like Simone Beckford, you just said something. Did you say something that was rude where you to take away? I'm trying to figure out why I see some of these comments come up as retracted. I think these people, good evening people, everyone that's coming on. I believe these are from where Everton, not Everton, sorry, where Man City Portmore has been sharing. Because I see the people coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. If you want to be on the roll call and want to, we delete it. Oh, you say something and then okay, or you delete it. Okay. I was wondering if somebody was doing it, like blocking it from coming up. Thank you for educating me, for edifying me. Who was it? Miss Priority. Wellness Warrior. Message chat is when the writer delete their message. Yeah, I got that. Thank you, Wellness Warrior. Everton Jarrett is a trolley. He's blocked on most of the bloggers' live. Well, I don't really normally. Well, what you would understand from me, I don't really block people, you know. I don't really block people because everybody' opinion matters as long as they're not being rude, and I won't have to block the person because there are certain things that if it mentioned here, it won't come up. Period. Yes, my family own up there. My yes, my family own up there. My grandfather is a slave master from England, and the Queen sent him there and gave him a big Monday.
Oh, you know your father's a slave master.
She said her grandfather. Who you know? My producer is asking Janet Moody how you know that your grandfather was a slave master. Because it's her grandfather, and he's asking for a friend. Because it's her grandfather, and he's. My mom always say, God rest her soul. If fishermen come from out of the water and tell us, don't go out there is deep, you better believe it. So it's her grandfather. I know all the Moody from St. Thomas. It's not. Is it Moody Monday? I heard the PNP asking for the six. Look at them too. They are so bad, man. Okay, let me read this as how the writer write it. I heard that the PNP and I can say Everton is one fish, in the aquarium. Let me read it like how you write it. Is this Evelyn? I heard the PNP asking for the name of the six. Look at them too. That's so bad, man. Oh, this is more life. Sometimes I type things and delete them because after you send it, there are typos, so it's deleted. Okay. We need to talk, John. Rosemary King, because we don't like the truth. PNP block me. Well, I don't block people from over here. I respect everybody's opinion. And I see people coming under the videos and they talk a lot of stuff for people that like black them about. I mean, the opinion, they're here. So that's all that matters. Where is Man City Portmore? Man City Portmore is not yours yet? Come on now, man. We got to move on. So, we were talking about the integrity committee and how they handle the situation. I am beginning to wonder if the integrity committee is on the payroll. Reason why I say, okay, Man City is back right on time. Reason why I ask this question, and it's a fair question to ask. The Integrity Committee is an independent body that investigates corruption in the government. Now, one thing I know as Jamaican and as a man, and my men can understand where I'm coming from, and even females, because you go with men who will understand where I'm coming, what I'm about to say is factual. We don't like to take telling. We don't take telling well. And dear anyone who tried to tell us what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. I say that to say this. The Integrity Committee is an independent body. Now, they are there to investigate corruption in the government. They were placed there by the People's National Party. It was the People's National Party's idea to have the Integrity Committee in place. Jefferson Golden has spoke openly that he was while he was Minister of Justice, that was one of the things that he had put in place. So now, of course, it's sip and chat. Oh, it's the Integrity Commission, not the Integrity Committee. Okay, it's the Integrity Commission. So okay, I understand now. I stand corrected straight up. Good night, straight up. Good night, still here watching. I intended to. I was just backtracking on this because this is where I left off before you all come up, or maybe you were here, I didn't say anything. So the Integrity Commission is an independent body, yeah? And was placed there by the People's National Party. Now the Jamaican Labour Party is in power. Not that I'm playing politics with the Integrity Committee, but come on, I'm Jamaican, and this is Jamaica we're talking about, and we all know what goes on in Jamaica and how we as a people act. So if it is that the Integrity Committee, sorry, you see, it's gonna be difficult now for me to get the commission in my head because if it is for me, if it is that the Integrity Commission, Integrity Commission, if it is that the Integrity Commission is a independent body, yeah, who was formed by the People's National Party, and not that it should have any favoritism among itself, but I think I just still say committee, the Integrity Commission has a job to do, and they have been working, and it was them who came out with this Illicit 6. Now, my question to the Integrity Commission, what was the reason for coming out to the public to say that there are 6 members of government officials that are being investigated by you guys, along with 26 or 27 other private sectors? What was the sense of coming out and make that statement when there's nothing more you can do? Another question I want to ask the Integrity Commission: when you came out with told the public that there are 6 government officials that are under investigation, knowing that there is a gag order where you can't say nothing, was your reason to extort the Prime Minister, as into coming out knowing that you're not going to mention the 6 name, but to give a tease, as in, listen, we know you're on the 6, you're among the 6. If we don't get this, that will happen. I'm just asking. And these questions are warranted because a member from the executive board got shot. Briefcase was stolen. The head cook and bottle washer, Mr. Christie, came out and said publicly, when the reporter asked him what transpired, what had caused one of his co-worker to be shot and the briefcase was stolen. And in his word, Greg Christie words, and I quote, asked the government, unquote. The reporter then followed up with another question, saying, what do you mean by that? And Mr. Christie responds, and I quote, ask the government what I mean by that, unquote. The reporter also followed up and asked a question and asked him if this was surprise, if it was surprising to him. And he said, no, it wasn't. It was expected based on the corruption that goes on in Jamaica and the work that they have been doing and the numerous threats that they had received. However, a few moments later, Mr. Christie recanted that statement and said he's not blaming the government for the shooting and the robbery of the briefcase. So I'm here to wonder, left to wonder, if this was a game, a cat and mouse game, where one was trying to get some funds to keep quiet while the other parties playing a game of saying, listen, it's a bad man thing. You go that way and this is what gonna happen. One of your man get shot, briefcase got stolen, shut your mouth, say nothing. We run this. We're just asking. Because if I'm in Greg Christie's shoes and I'm investigating the corruption of what's going on, and at the state and the warrant of the 6 names that everybody have been inquiring about, I would have come forward, gag order or no gag order, and talk out the 6 names. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Because being silent under gag order You're just being a part of the corruption that's going on. Because you're investigating corruption. And you have the names of the parties who are government officials, some who are no longer member of parliament or in the Senate, but they are government officials who are elected. And if it is that they are government officials who were elected to serve, and they are corrupt government officials, the Integrity Commission whole purpose was put in place to highlight corruption. So if you're gonna be falling under a gag order and accept, it's like signing a non saying that I'm here placed to investigate corruption, but let me sign a non-disclosure agreement. What the sense? You're pissing on the Jamaican citizens' feet and continue to tell them that it's rain. It makes no sense. Spit the name out. What's gonna happen? Let me tell you what's gonna happen, Mr. Christie. The people of Jamaica is gonna be with you. That could be a very big political move for your career, whichever way you wanna go. Going down in history of being a man of integrity and of being fearless of the dictatorship and bad mannerism that Andrew Holness is leading the country under. So those are questions we just want to ask. And Mr. Christie, the people of Jamaica, the citizens of Jamaica and the diaspora at large would like answers. Now, Mr. Silvera, let's talk about the Silvera. Is it Silvera? Sylvia. Please correct me on the name. We're straight up. I believe it was Sylvia. Watch your words on Sylvia. Oh, Silvera, yes. Now, on the Silvera case, and I know a lot of people gonna come at me, but who cares? We fear no one over here. And we speak right across the board, whether it's the PNP or the JLP. Now, Miss Sylvia turned up dead. And Mr. Sylvia came out and told the public that his wife died of natural cause at home. He announced to the public that his wife died at home from natural cause. Not gunshot wound, but from natural cause. Now you see, I can speak fluently like this because I am on no one's payroll. The People's National Party, I'm not a propagandist for the People's National Party, or neither am I a propagandist for the Jamaica Labour Party. What am I saying? They are bloggers who have been paid both by the People's National Party and by the Jamaica Labour Party to be propagandists. Who are these people? The ones that will come on social media, and it does not matter whether the Jamaica Labour Party or the People's National Party is wrong, they will find right and speak about it. And they have been paid for this. Good night, Mr. Lonesome. Now, oh, that's not Mr. Oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Now, your wife was murdered in the house. You came out to the public and said, okay, find the body and she died of natural cause. However, days later, news break that not one gunshot wound, but 2 gunshot wounds. Now, Mr. Silvera, your attorney, Mr. Champagne, has made a statement saying that you're not under questioning at this time and people must not point fingers and draw any speculations. Shout out to all the bloggers out there who are on the playlist. But I don't consider myself a blogger. I'm a member of the IAPP, licensed member, which consider me a licensed journalist. And as a journalist, one have to be fair across the board. How is it, Mr. Silvera, that that's crazy. How is it that you want us to believe that you came home, found your wife passed out, and while upon acknowledging she passed out, okay, of course your wife, who you love, mother of your kids. You come in and see that body on the floor. Can just imagine how any grieving, loving husband would curdle the body, hug, rock, and grieve before even thinking about making a phone call. Because we're speaking about natural cause, right? So someone died from natural cause, as you want us to believe, as you told the public, as Mr. Golding came out and also endorsed that statement and made a condolence to you, Mr. Sylvia, because you're a buddy of him. How is it days after autopsy showing that Mrs. Silvera didn't die from natural cause, as you stated to the public? Not from one gunshot wound, but two. Now, your attorney want us to believe that someone had braked into the house and shot your wife, not once, but twice. If so be the case, Mr. Silvera, then why did you make a statement to the public that your wife died from natural cause? So to you, Mr. Champagne, until you can explain that, we as journalists and the bloggers have all a right to speculate and continue to speak on this matter. I'm not going to sit and try to say, oh, it's the JLP now trying to push this out to cause a scene. No, the JLP didn't tell Mr. Silvera to kill his wife. While the hypothetically speaking, let's stir the pot. Let's say it's a member from the Jamaican Labour Party who was screwing your wife. Caused rage. You should have come out with a better story. Not that we are here at OBC Radio encouraging any lies. But we are dissecting the matter because I hear a certain blogger make statement as to this is a JLP trying to cook up something. Yes, we are aware that murder committed in Patrick Bailey house, Andrew Holness' friend, buddy, and the former attorney who had purchased numerous properties and buildings and all of the illegal stuff will have Mr. Holness under the illicit 6. That the attorney that do most of those stuff was the Patrick Bailey, criminal thief in Patrick Bailey. So we are aware that Patrick Bailey had a man murdered in his house and he's not been arrested and charged. We're aware that Patrick Bailey stole not one but multiple of his clients' money that they has given. The only client money that Patrick Bailey haven't stole was Andrew Holness. But at the same time, it has nothing to do with Mr. Silvera taking a gun and turning it on his wife and then come out to the public that his wife died at home at night. Don't tell me that a grown man who was a former member of parliament come home to find his wife died and come out and said to the public, oh, my wife died at natural cause, and then autopsy prove that she died with gunshot. That's bullshit. Because if I come home or anybody else go home and find an animal or anything of any sort that they'll care or have, even when you don't care for the person, find them dead, you're gonna be searching what is going on. Not tell me say 2 gunshot is on your wife, and let's say somebody, we buying your story that you're selling, hypothetically speaking, that we're buying your story that you're trying to sell, that you came home and you find your wife dead and you found out that she died at natural cause. You didn't hug, cry, look to find out what's going on, what happened. Especially we don't heard of any sickness, an untimely death. How you didn't saw the blood, you didn't saw that she got 2 gunshot wounds. And we are to believe. And then Mr. Champagne, your attorney, is saying we should not speculate. Oh yes, we here at OBC really going to continue to speculate and continue to speak about this matter, because we don't care that the election is coming up, and we don't care that he's a friend, a close friend of Mark Jefferson Golding, and we don't care that it is highly likely that Mark Jefferson Golding and the People's National Party is going to take power. We don't care that we are tired of the Andrew Holness-led government run by him, and we want to see a change. We are not going to use all of those situations to bypass the fact that a female was shot twice at home. Somebody mother's, somebody child, somebody aunt, somebody's sister was murdered. The husband came out, who was a former member of parliament, and told the public that she died from natural cause, only to find out that was a lie. Now, if it was on the other side of the fence, we would be talking about it. So not because Mr. Man has gotten paid to be a propagandist, sometimes you can't be too one-sided. Now, just interact with you who are here and show some appreciation. Yes, man. Okay, I've seen everything generating about PNP wanting names to be called. Dr. Man City is back. Just share the live with my friends and football group. Okay. Hold on. Man City. I'm coming back to this comment here. Man City. You're in a football group. Are you a member of the Reggae Boys Club, or were you a member of the Reggae Boys Club? Are you that big of, and I don't mean to, when I say this, I don't mean to belittle your footballing skills, but when I say, were you a reggae boy? Have you gotten that far in football? Being that you said, oh, Man City, I think that's football club from Portmore, right? But yeah, please answer the question. I'll come back to you on this. I'm a Scorpion. Okay. Sitting here watching said, when you get a chance, please. Okay, I did. Daniel, Janet Mundy said, Daniel, I don't know them, but they are big all over the world. He had kids with two men, a dark skin and a brown. So that's why we have darker skin Monday in the family. Okay. Sonia Ellis says, whose payroll? I would imagine they get paid by the government. Yes, but when I'm speaking of payroll, I'm talking about backdoor dealings. Unless it's a volunteer organization. I don't think they're volunteer. In fact, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Sonia Ellis. Sound like you experienced the riding. I guess you're speaking of that fiery selector sitting here watching. Integrity Commission is playing chess, waiting for the new administration and new DPP to ensure that them 42 go to prison without the DPP blocking that. Yes, Miss Rosemary King, that's understandable because at the end of the day, and this is why they insist on extending Mr. Paula Lewin, Miss Paula Lewin, Paula Lynn Lewin, for extending her tenure, because all these crimes and accusation, if we take it forward to court, he as prosecutor decide not to press charges, there is nothing anybody can do. The buck stop with them as a prosecutor. So they have 2 more years as a prosecutor, as DPP. However, the Governor General, she can extend her tenure from 65 to 70. I wouldn't put it past the Governor General to try to extend her tenure to 70, because I can guarantee you that the Governor General, them himself, or them theyself, it's amazing how we live this time. We can pluralize one person. And I can assure you, I wouldn't put it past the Governor General them to try to extend Paula Lewin them extension to 70. However, it's highly likely that the People's National Party is going to take power. And there's going to be a change of government. However, even though there's going to be a change of government, Paula Lewin them still have to remain as DPP. As DPP, until her tenure is expired. So her tenure expire for next after two more years until she's 65. However, the Governor General them can give an extension to 70. But from what we understand, that there's a hard in fact they're in court right now, and the People's National Party is fighting hard to make sure that putting pressure. So I don't think that the Governor General would even try to extend the tenure. But I don't put it past the Governor General them, because they themselves are in corruption. How I know that? Because when the Governor General them, she or they or whatever, so we just pluralize it and say them. We don't want to leave no title out, because people love them title nowadays. So we have to give them what's due to Caesar. We got to give them Caesar. So moving along, how I know that the Governor General she is corrupt or them is corrupt? When the Governor General was the president of the Seventh-day Adventist Board, they had gambled into Cash Plus and Olint $20 million of the Seventh-day Adventist funds. When Bruce Golding came into power and demolished Cash Plus and Olint, $20 million from the Seventh-day Adventists got frozen into that financial pyramid scheme. So when you see Patricia Allen becomes Governor General, you understand and know why. I am aware of a gentleman that Patricia Allen drive out of Jamaica, who have been writing a book on these stuff I speak of and more. And the Governor General used men to drive that man out of the country. I've sat and spoke with that man on a one-on-one basis. So I wouldn't put it past the Governor General to try, because it worked in his favor for the DPP to remain DPP as long as possible. Moving right along, back with the comments, interact with you, the viewers. If they are disrespectful, you should block them. Well, think about it, Fatima. Just say, you see, one can only be disrespectful if I accept the disrespect. You can say all manner of evil and words against me, and if I don't accept the hurt and the disrespect, then it's just flying through one ears and go through the other. Until I accept and put it in thoughts and make feelings and emotion of it, and then make it affect me. I've learned that years ago in class. Not because somebody claimed to disrespect me, I have to accept it as a disrespect. Just say, I see. No, man, I don't want just say IC. I want get the word right. Integrity Commission. But thank you. How can I get in touch? Daniel, how can I get in touch? JLP, have to go. Anna Ferguson said, Everton Jarrett, you did heard the first two of the six last week. Stay a little longer to hear two more tonight. Nobody bad mind like Labour right. I guess Anna Ferguson want to let you know that Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke are the two first members that I have exposed that are on the six, among the illicit six. What time is it? 15 minutes. I don't want to stay till I'm doing 1 hour here tonight. So the name, I can't find the list that I have with the name. And while you see, while I'm here, I remember because my intention is to give you two names tonight. One I remember keenly on the top of my head because just like how I was trying to get in my head that it's not committee and commission, that's how I remember the name because I was trying to pronounce. Let me not say not much because then I'm not going to maybe figure it out before I say. Because we have some smart people over here, very, very intelligent people. Let me continue in the comments. Man City. Wait. I don't want to miss because I did ask Mr. Man City about this. I am sure Jamaican World Class Investigator Fish Bailey will be recommending bed rest for Mr. Silvio. No, because Fish Bailey is more for the Green Party. So there is no way they're gonna sit on this case like Matlock because Mr. Silvera is from the People's National Party. So there's no way they're gonna allow him for a bed rest. But I think I'm missing something up here. Everything okay, right. Everything wanna talk about that our government pay people to buy out like we the people cannot decide who you want to govern us. Everton, you speak about we as if you speak French. Because from what I understand, the Prime Minister spend a lot of money to get where he is. And that's not nothing that hides. So don't say we the people who have the choice to govern. Y'all was bought out. Remember, it's 38% or 32% of the population that voted in the last general election, not the mass majority of Jamaican population. Sonia Ellis said it is required to report that information in their general report. That's what I'm saying. Just come out with it. Talk about it. Why coming out and say, oh, it's 6 and then some, all these other, why the games? Why the monopoly games? It has nothing to do with extortion. Man City Portmore, Everton Jared, keep calm and learn something new. Man City Portmore, I don't know if you have answered my question. I'm coming down the line, so please, if you haven't yet answered the question, are you a member of the Reggae Boy group? Or let me be more specific. Have you ever met Horace Reed in person? Are you that big of a footballer? Ask the government because the JFC, which is a part of the government, is responsible for the investigation of that incident. Okay, Miss Sona Ellis, I get where you're going. Wellness warrior Sophia, they are playing dumb games, but the people aren't dumb. Sonia Ellis, exactly. I did not see him as assigning any blame when that statement was made. Well, I saw different. Senior moment. Fatima. Man City, Greg Christie withdrew his comment to ease the legal pressure and negative backlash. Exactly. Sonia Ellis, he withdrew his comment because it was misinterpreted by many. Oh no, that wasn't a misinterpretation, man. That wasn't no misinterpretation, not at all. Man City Portmore said, spot on, my sister. Sonia Ellis said, no, there is a procedure in audit procedure where you cannot do that. I don't think it's easy as you're saying it. Very respectful. Or I guess based on how I'm saying, they should just come out and talk about it. But I mean, what's gonna happen? He's gonna be arrested and charged? Like, think about it. What's really going to happen? Especially knowing that the Prime Minister is on the list. What's really going to happen? I don't think there is enough information in the public yet about that killing. I presume Miss Ellis is speaking about the Silveria. Or I can trust and believe if this is what you're talking about, which I presume. I don't like assume. But rest assured, the fact that the Jamaica Labour Party is in power at this moment, and this is a close ally to the opposition leader. They're not gonna rest on this. You're gonna hear a lot about this in coming days and weeks. Rest assured. I could ask if there was any blood on the scene when the husband saw his wife dead, and why did he said the wife died from natural cause? Because they were cooking up something. You know it go. I am sure Jamaican world-class investigator. Oh, I did read that. Does anyone know if when a person is shot, there must be some blood residue on the floor? Okay, who is this Sonia Ellis? There are people who got gunshot wound and have internal bleeding. However, the fact that there is a wound, there have to be blood showing on the outside. It may not bleed a lot, but it's not a clean sweep where there's no blood out and it's just internal. It's impossible. And I'm not a medical doctor, but even before I got my honorary PhD, well, let me not say got it, before I have successfully accomplished my PhD, I've grown up in the community where I see multiple people gotten gunshot where they couldn't even go to the hospital because of illegal activities, and as a doctor in the community dressed the wound. So this is stuff that I know what I'm talking about. So I hope that answered the question. And then guess what? It was not one shot, it was 2 shots. And from what his attorney is now saying, it seems like breaking. Let it make sense. You have your house, live in your house, and your significant other, you come in and see the significant other pass out, dead. God forbid it. And it's not gonna draw any suspicion as to, oh, let me check. It's gonna be week after you're coming around to say you hear the autopsy will say gunshot. No, something fishy. You could have chat until uno mouth run like young snake. Andrew will win again for a third term. Well, Everton Jared says so. Simon Beckford, something sound not good. Money run. Them all know what going on, but time will tell. Sonia Ellis, once the human body is punctured, there must be blood flowing from the wound. Thank you, Man City. You look like you not just play football. Jarrett, brother, you sound so desperate and pathetic. Please remember only 34% okay of Jamaican population voted at the. Alright, I just mentioned that. Simon Beckford said, Everton, remember, say, you know, man created the earth. God is watching all away. So you stay there, Everton. I hope when God work is done, Andrew can save you. You notice every time when Andrew do his Obia ceremony, them public, he pray and he said this, and he really mean it when he said, you know, because you know deep down he's messing up. Asking for forgiveness for selling out the Jamaican people. Go back and watch all I'm prayers them. I am asking because I am not knowledgeable in the area. I know absolutely nothing, or if there is any way what as is possible. Okay. It was 3 times. Angela said it was 3 times. I don't know what she was mentioning about. Does anyone know if that body has already been buried? No, it's not. Those greedy, corrupted police who went to the crime scene are in serious trouble and should be ashamed of themselves. Payroll. Everton, do you have kids? Do you do what's best for them if you have kids? Sophia said, can't fool all the people all the time. Let's see how this murder is handled. It's gonna handle better than Patrick Bailey murder case because the Jamaican Labour Party, if the People's National Party should come in power, it will be covered up. Because that's how it run. But the fact that Jamaican Labour Party is there, before they go out, they're gonna make sure everything's come out. They're gonna politicize this. Everton is just one of those licky Wanga got Jamaican who sold their vote for 5,000 Corey goat, Heineken, green shirt, Annabelle, and let's not forget the bun with no cheese. Let me get this clear. The cause of death was just now being determined by the autopsy. Why from November 11 and this is just coming out? Good question, Sophia. That's what I want to ask, and Mr. Champagne telling we should not speculate. Everton Jarrett, Simon Beckford, no problem. Is not the best for my children. No, not all. PNP on the breach operation. Boy, you really see green. It has been said he used to beat her a lot. See, Angela, I know a lot. I heard he used to. Oh, Angela and like when I get the information, is the same person where I give my information, I give her information. I heard he used to beat her and they weren't living together. Don't know how true that is. That's very, very true. When I don't hear the hot bombshell yet, but there's a claw in it because as much as the Labour Party wanted outline this thing, they have to be careful on how they tread it, you know, because Greenfoot is in the punani. It's not a laughing matter as into the death of the female, but the circumstances that surround it, the situation. You all will understand it. We are Jamaican, you will get it in time. I own my opinion is that I support the JLP to 200% for a third term. If we had time, I would ask Everton why. It's 8 o'clock. Let me just run through the other. I don't want to leave nobody. Man City, champion of England and Europe. Man City put more 23 free. I'm interested to see if okay, Monty's Edge, Mr. Gordon, you are a wise man, and if it's a gun that was used, the whole bed would be covered in blood. I don't believe that her husband had anything to do with her death. Well, Miss Edley, you'd be surprised. Simone Bedford. Okay. The husband was against the autopsy. And we wonder why in today's time. Okay, I'm looking for Man City if he had respond to Doc. I'm a grown man now. I don't play football anymore. I'm from Manchester City. Oh, you're a Manchester City. Okay, okay, okay. I'm looking for your answer because I wanted to ask you if you know about Horace Reed when Horace Reed used to molest little young boys. Them, um, the whole of them forget Big Panda Reggae Boys team, but that's one another thing. Big Panda and Gold, I want to say already. Well, people, drum roll for a name, Miss. Oh my God, Malafu. Who y'all know the name? The name just slipped my head now. I practice it so much. Miss Malalane Malafu Fort. Come, somebody talk to me. Oh, it go. Malalane Malafood Fort. Oh, that's pronounced. Am I pronouncing it right? Malalane Malal. Who know of Malane one Fort? I think that I'm sure the last name is Fort, and it's Malane something. Malanofu. Come on, help me, help the people. How that person name pronounce or spell? Yes, Simon Beckford. My name is Everton JP Jarrett. Come on. We help me with that name. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. I don't have my paper in front of me, and for some reason, Malahu for Mal Malahu for. Her name is Marlene, right? Or Malali. Marlene Malafu Fort. Well, she was a former judge. She was a former judge, and yeah, I want to make sure it's the same person with her. Malaf, I think the fourth, but Marlene. Okay, I'm sitting here watching. Okay, I know that's how they spell Marlene. Angela, I know so the Malahu fourth. I know the fourth are like a T in it. Marlene Fort. Malahu Fort, I believe. Yes, Marlene Malahu Fort. Marlene Malahu Fort. Sue Dr. Jermaine Gardner, OBC Radio, because I'm telling you that your name is one of the six. You are the one who used to do all the dirty work for Andrew Holness. You the dirty judge. We work with the dirty DPP and do all dirty work and cover up and get all the dirty money. I forgot your damn. You look over this up. That people over. You did? With PhD you must can pronounce that. Marlene Malahu Fort. No, sometimes you know you butcher up name. It don't matter how where you go to school and stuff. Name is different because everybody. If I can say my name is Jermaine, but how you spell it is totally different from how my parents spell it, and it's when how the parents spell it and what they pronounce like is how it go. So with names it always. So don't come with the cheap shades, Miss Ellis. And then she put a LOL. She take West her stepfather house. Marlene Malahu Ford and let me see if I remember another one because I promised to give you two. Oh my God. Okay, I will have to drop the other 3 next Sunday coming because I don't know what's going on now with the paper turn. But I remember Miss Fort is one. No, Dr. Marlene Malafo. What Daniela said no about. You need a big lawsuit to be responsible. You make sure the money where them give you is clean because it's not my God help you. Oh, I guess that felt charity. None of you don't know me, so none of you can stop me from going to jail. Everton, fish the media. Stop playing tricks on us, man. Who will play it? I'm not playing a tricks on you, I swear. Mr. Gordon, PMP, why you are disrespect our DPP and our Mali boy? Wait, you're asking me if I'm a PMP? I'm a Jamaican citizen. I'm a Jamaican citizen. The DPP Marlene Fort is a public servant, very corrupt. The other 3, I guarantee, I don't know if they straight up I say may I play tricks per that was for me. But I guarantee I'm not playing a trick. If you remember while I was talking, if you know, I can't hide there's no poker face for me. As I'm reading out the script just now and it reached the names, I'm like, oh, it ring a bell. I'm like, oh, the paper is not in front of me. But I'll definitely bring you the 3 Sunday coming. It was my intention to give you the 2 today and the 2 next week. But you'll get the 3. And these are not speculations. I know they're supposed to be wondering, where this boy getting, where this man or boy, anything they may calling me, getting this information from. But then again, a lot of yours can never boy me up. Yeah, because it has always been master. It has always been master for many of you. Patrick Bale, Mr. Holness, Nigel, Dr. Christopher Monroe. Let's not go back in our constituency. It's the reason why. But her name, so I've given you 3. Marlene, Andrew Holness, and Dr. Nigel Clarke. Tell them on it. Good night. We appreciate you for each and everyone for watching. We thank you. Let me do a roll call quickly. Roll call. Man City Portmore, Lyris Beckford, Black Beauty, Simone Beckford. Are you guys related? Max, Fatima, Althea Wright, and Anna Ferguson, Miss Priority, Latoya, Rose Johnson, Daniel Taylor, Anna Ferguson, I think I'm calling her twice, Miss Priority, I believe I already said Man City Portmore, Janet Mundy, Althea Wright, Sonia Ellis, I did said Fatima, Rosemary King, Simone Beckford, maybe I've already said it. Everton Jarrett, you've been a thorn in people's skin tonight. Come and appreciate your time here. Straight up, sitting here watching. I believe I called Rosemary King, Deron Daly, Wellness Warrior Sophia. I believe I said Lewis, Lewis Bedford, and asked if they were related. Angela, Mortis Eadley, Garth Ariat. Wait, Garth Ariat was saying something because it seems said 3 Juliet 4 tough man. Oh my god. Horace Ebert, good night. When will we get the others? Next Sunday. Rose Johnson. I believe that's it. Is there anybody that I've missed? If you want to be a part of the live chat, please subscribe. Within a minute after you subscribe, you're able to chat with us live. You'll be on our live call. And I ask, please, whenever you watch the rerun or any of our video, we're not here asking you to donate any money or anything to us. But what I'm asking kindly is that whenever you watch the rebroadcast and you see those little advertisements come in, please don't skip past them. Watch them. That would be a great support for us. Thank you again, and remember to download our app. It's available in the Play Store and the App Store, OBC Radio. It's free. You can listen to the radio station from your phone or any smart device. Or you can ask Alexa to play OBC Radio. Stream us on the World Wide Web, obcradio.com, and tune in to us. If you have any tips or information, you can call 1-800-944-2166. That's 1-800-944-2166, or WhatsApp 1347-818-7604. Again, that's 1347-818-7604. Good night, each and everyone, and we appreciate you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, turn your notification on. Most of all, a winner never quit, because quitters never win. OBC Radio, second chances for the forgotten voices. Good night